Hey everyone, change of scenery today. I'm in Dublin for the next couple of days, so I'm with Amix on Wednesday for the Amix sampling for the Isoprime and Rice Mash. And if anyone wants to come in and chat to me in the vitamin shop in Dublin, come in on Wednesday. Got a great question from one of the girls. This is actually, she's in my signed up for my new program, but this is going to be a video that I think will help a lot of people, so I'm going to post it publicly. So getting rid of lower body belly fat, so that like body fat that's around your lower abs and lower stomach, I'm going to talk about getting rid of that. So one of the main reasons this girl signed up is because obviously the nutrition plan in my program, I'm going to talk about how to tap into those fat stores. So there's a couple of things that can cause that. So what I'm going to do is, if you're somebody that struggles with lower body belly fat, like this down around here where the primary region where you hold it, there's a couple of ways you can get rid of it. So okay, there's three main things. The first thing I've talked about before is trans fat pockets. So if you're eating, trans fatty foods, anyone that knows, been following me long enough or downloaded my free ebook, the top 10 ways to lose body fat and build muscle at the same time, you know that there's a whole section there about trans fats and how your body processes trans fats. Trans fats are basically, trans is the Latin word for opposite. So basically it's got an upside down hydrogen ion. If you see fucking trans fats, the actual chemical makeup, your body doesn't fucking recognize what it is. It's literally an upside down hydrogen ion, the way that hydrogen ion should be. It's an upside down H. That's what's happened when your body consumes it then through fast food, through hydrogenated oils, McDonald's, fast foods, Chinese. These things are all trans fatty foods. So when your body takes them in and processes them, it doesn't know what the fuck it happens, and it doesn't know what's going into it. So it shuttles it straight into the stubborn fat stores, normally around your lower stomach, where it's safe and away from vital organs. When your body eats food, what normally happens, it comes in, your body takes the nutrients and vitamins and things out of it, and it goes to different vital organs, different parts of your body, your blood, all of that. Trans fats are like literally your body comes in and goes, oh fuck, what is this? And shuttles it to somewhere safe where it can avoid all of those vital organs. And that's where fat pockets come, the lower part of your abdomen. So the first thing you can do is cut your trans fats from your diet. Processed foods are also quite similar. So highly processed foods, white bread, white rice, anything that's like highly processed, can have a similar effect on the body. So trans fats and processed foods are like one step away from one another because your body doesn't understand what the processed food is. It also, like, if you think about it logically, you want to put your body into the best environment to build muscle or tone up and lose body fat. If your body's so busy using energy trying to figure out what the fuck processed foods are, it's not going to focus on building muscle or losing body fat. It has another job. So if you remove all these things in its way, you're going to make it more adept, more effective at burning body fat or building muscle again, and then you stop adding to those pockets. Another thing that can be is cortisol. So cortisol is really, it's a love-hate thing. Your body needs cortisol. When you're training, you need to release cortisol because cortisol is what allows your body to release glycogen out of its cells so that you can burn it for fuel. But too much cortisol, stress, can leave your body, your adrenal glands and things, out of whack, so that your body gets really, really poor at using its calories for fuel, and you end up storing them to body fat. And again, cortisol normally around this region because of the stress hormone in your body. The main way to reduce this is by limiting obviously stress in your life. Stress is cumulative. It doesn't matter where it comes from. So whether that's physical stress from overtraining, mental stress from a relationship or a family or a job, or just being stressy in general, that's all cortisol. So the higher your cortisol levels are and the more they're raised through the day, the less your body's going to be efficient at burning body fat. And again, it's going to go to like stubborn areas because that's obviously where the cortisol stores go, because your adrenal glands and stuff are all fucked up and your body will push them into stubborn areas, which is normally your lower abs, can be your hips, glutes, lower back, that kind of areas. And then the last one then is insulin resistance. If you are insulin resistant, you're 100% going to hold body fat in your lower abs. You're probably going to hold body fat everywhere. Insulin resistance is where your body has stopped breaking down carbs for energy. So when we eat carbs, and 95 out of 100 of us that eat carbs, our body eats carbs, breaks the carbs down, uses it for energy. That's their only function. That's what they do. Carbs aren't essential. There's essential fatty acids, there's essential amino acids and protein. There's no essential carb. Your body uses it as a fuel source. It uses it for energy. But what happens with insulin resistance is your body stops using carbs for energy. It's kind of like, the best analogy I can give is insulin is kind of like a bouncer at a door. If you're insulin resistant, carbohydrates trying to come into the club, your body's like, oh no, out you go, fucking, you're not getting in here, because your body's not able to allow the carbohydrates in. Someone that's insulin sensitive then and uses those insulin, it's like the bouncer stepping away and letting people into the club. That's kind of how it works. your body's not able to get those carbohydrates into the stores or into the club, so you can't use them for fuel. They're literally being turned away. So what happens when they get turned away? They get recycled back in the body, go back towards triglycerides, and they get converted back into fat. And that again is around your stubborn areas. Your body will always go to the stubborn areas first. So the majority of people, it's lower abs, lower this pocket here. There are a couple of changes you can make straight away to change them. So your cortisol, your insulin resistance, and your trans fat or processed foods. The biggest one of these three is the trans fats and processed foods. The one thing that's probably consistent with 99 out of 100 of my main body transformation clients, so if you scroll through my page, you can see them, is I've cut their trans fats for a period of 6 to 12 weeks or whatever the transformation was, or longer in some cases, because I wanted their body using those fat stores for fuel. Another little tip is you can use coconut oil will help break down those trans fats. So I've talked about the pockets where you've got glucose, your energy systems where you've got glucose, that you'll burn calories, carbs you've eaten over the last few meals, glycogen, the carbs you've eaten over the last 2 days, your body fat, and your trans fats at the back of the queue. What trans fats will do is it'll help break down that trans fat and move it into the body fat. So it'll allow you to use it as a fuel source. So MCTs and coconut oil help your body break down those stubborn areas. That's why coconut oil and MCT oil, will timed correctly and used correctly, are so good at breaking down fat, because they let your body break down those stubborn areas. So it's another little tip you can include. I actually had one girl who all of her fat sources came from coconut oil, because she had a lot of stubborn areas of body fat, and it worked really, really well. So I hope this video helps. If you're struggling with lower body fat around your lower abs, try these 3 things. Try dropping off your trans fats and processed foods. Try reducing your stress and your cortisol, and making sure your body's not insulin resistant. So to make yourself insulin resistant, cut out your carbs for 3-4 days, depending on the person, and just get your insulin sensitivity up and then reintroduce them again. Hope this video helps. Please like and share the page, and I'll be commenting for the next 24 hours. If you've got any questions, pop them down below.